Hey guys, so like you would have seen in our previous videos probably, you know that we lost 3/4 of our tomatoes in our greenhouse here. So we got the quarter up there, and today we are going to plant new tomato plants. So when we pulled them out, we pulled the tomato plants out, unclipped them all first, pulled them out, and we kind of just rolled back our plastic and irrigation lines. So we're just kind of going to reuse that, try and save a little money there. So what we're doing here is we are pulling out the irrigation lines down through the greenhouse here, and then we're pulling the plastic back. It's going to save us a little bit of time. You know, we won't have to punch. I mean, we'll still have to make holes for the plants, but we won't have to punch the holes and have to worry about that too much. So yeah, that's what we're working on now. So our irrigation is hooked up to the front of the greenhouse there on the main headline. We have two irrigation hoses per row. They go on either side of the plant. So what we're doing, we're just pulling those down. They're tied at the end then, so the water has a place to stop. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a tangly mess here. But yeah, you want to make sure you don't have any kinks or knots or anything. Make sure they're nice and straight. Alright, so we got the irrigations pulled down here in this row. So now we're pulling down the plastic. So yeah, normally this would be on like a big roll that you have to roll out, and then you would need to punch your holes. But this is just kind of saving us a little bit of a step. So yeah, we roll it out and then we just put a couple rocks, maybe a little bit of dirt on top to help hold it down. Alright, so these plants are the bush variety. So these are going to be 18 inches apart instead of 12 inches apart. So I needed to punch a couple extra holes in between the original holes so that we can have bigger spacing. So yeah, I got all the holes punched ready for plants to go in. And Rudy's over here putting some fertilizer in the holes. Yeah, he fills it up with some sort of a mixture. So they get a hot shot of it right away, right off the bat. So he's filling those with fertilizer, and once they dry up a little bit, I will be sticking the plants in. So what for mixture is that?
Well, it's some fertilizer, some admire, which will keep the bugs off the plants. I forget how many days it'll stay in the root system. But yeah, it'll kill any bugs, insects that try and eat the baby plants. But yeah, we got admire, some fertilizer, and some TZ. Well, yeah, it's two different kinds of fertilizer. And basically, fill the hole. Well, I have a 5-gallon bucket of mother solution that I made outside, and I'll fill a 5-gallon bucket of water.
So yeah, we find it easiest to lay your plants out. So then you can just walk down the row and stick your plants in the holes. These are a determinate variety, bush variety, red deuce. So yeah, like I said, these we're planting about 18 inches apart. The indeterminate variety we planted 12 inches apart. So that's what we got in the front there, the indeterminate that grow up the strings. But since these ones here drowned out, we're replacing them with ones we could get our hands on, and those are just a determinate variety that'll just push out. So that's what we're putting in here. So yeah, we got our holes good and juiced up. So I went a little happy on the hole puncher, so some of these holes we gotta fill in a little dirt in. But yeah, pretty much just stick it in there. Use your 2 fingers, just put a little dirt around it and put a little pressure on it. It's like deja vu, starting all over again.